What's up, guys? I'm going to take you through a year of recruiting, and this is how I'll do it for a 2.5 star school or a mid-tier school in college football 25. First up, just keep it real simple. Got always be recruiting, so a recruiting head coach, just to keep it similar. I've got Fresno State here, and I'm just going to go and click forward. We're going to check out what we need first up, similar to the previous video I did for the 1-star school. We're just going to do exactly the same thing. We're just going to check what we need and go from there. So with Fresno, not the highest tier and the best conference or anything like that. We've got a better pipeline here with California, and I'm sure there's others potentially within our pipeline. That doesn't matter. I'm sure you're familiar with all of that anyway. So let's just go ahead, see where our seniors are, and we'll go from there. I'll just go and check out my team. And let's go into our roster. I'll try to keep this brief. I'm sure everyone knows how to recruit by now, but this is just how I do it, and I think it's a great way of sort of pushing forward. For the mid-tier, we're going to essentially take more 3 stars, 4 stars, that type thing. We're probably going to go more so for the 3-star, 4 stars here, especially for key positions. So we've got ourselves a decent junior quarterback, so we'll keep him. We need to recruit a running back, wide receiver, tight end, pretty much a whole offensive line. Couple of linebackers, corner, and safety. So essentially we need to top up the whole team. So we'll go through everything bar sort of fullbacks and quarterbacks here, and I'll just show you how I'll do it. We don't have heaps of hours, so we'll go through who's first. So we've got a couple of people are interested in us who are first. So we'll scout these guys, see what they're like, and we'll go from there. This guy is good. We're first on his, so we'll offer him a scholarship in hope that he will commit straight away. He did not. This guy's not terrible. For a slot, he's somewhat fast. So we've got him. He's okay. Look, we'll take what we can get for now. He is not what I'm looking for. Let's go through. For this, if I were to be recruiting for myself, I'd be looking for power backs generally, but I'm just looking for who's interested in us at this point in time, and it is 4-star. So we'll scout these guys. He's okay. He's a star. So let's just keep that how it is for now. Actually, I will check how this guy's fast for a power back. He is an athlete, so that is the main reason I'm actually going to scout this guy, make sure he's all good, because we can transfer him to a different position. So that is the main reason I've sort of actually gone ahead and scouted him. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered. For wide receivers, I'm always looking for stars at this position, or gems at this position, just because these guys cap out, as we know. So he's not exactly what I want. This guy is so slow. We're not off to a flying start here. Let's, if we can't get 4 stars, I'm going to essentially go through and not scout these guys, just because if there's no interest, I will start targeting 3 stars and they're going to be more available essentially. So we'll go with that. Pass protector. I don't like pass protectors. We like the agile. So I'm going to scout these guys. This guy's great. I'm definitely offering this guy a scholarship. Busted gem. We don't want him. This guy is so strong for an agile, so we'll go for him. Oh, I wouldn't have expected him to be a busted gem just from his stats, but that's okay. We'll keep him. We'll go to our middle linebackers. Who's 4-star? Nobody wants us. Might go, since we're in Cali, I'm going to go middle linebacker. I'm going to go run stopper. That's going to be our athlete. I've already gone past California. I'm going to go up to 4 stars, see what we've got. Got nothing. So we'll go 3-star. That's in our pipeline. And we've got nothing. So let's go to the next best one. We'll go pass coverage. We're coming up pretty short here, but let's see how good this guy is. He's not fast enough. All right. Well, that didn't work as well as I would like it to. We'll see what we've got. Run stopper, pass coverage. We'll scout these guys. Hopefully they're gems. Even if they're not, that's okay too. And he's fast. I want him. So this guy's also fast. Do the full thing here. That's cool. We're running out of hours here, so I would love to see what we've got in regards to these guys here, because we can transfer these guys to the defensive tackle as well. Yeah, look, we ran out of hours. We'll go in and we'll go ahead with what we've got. I'm just going to simming through this year, guys. I'm not going to play anything here. I just want to make sure that I'm taking you through how I would recruit. I'm not going to rebuild Fresno. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm just, just taking you through what we need and how I would set out doing things like this. So we're going to add 50 to most of these guys. We're not on some guys' radars. We really need an offensive line. Damn, man. Some of these guys are really sought after, and I don't know whether we're going to be able to put hours to all these guys. We might get lucky. I think we're getting lucky here, guys. So, some of these guys are already under-recruited. I did like this guy, I think, so I didn't mean to actually do that, but that's all right. Mistakes happen, do they not? So, let's just put 5 hours on one of these guys who hasn't been recruited. So we'll go from there. Sim to the next week. And most of these guys are top 8 now. Sitting through. Let's have a look. First game up is going to be Michigan. That's going to be a tough one. I'm going to put 5 extra hours. That's how I probably should have set it out on the first one. We're up in first. Some of these guys are going to be really hard to get. I can already see it. We're competing against really high level schools here. So it's going to be tougher than what we want. I'm going to take the 5 of this guy and I'm going to put it on him. So and essentially have nothing lost. If you play the game enough, you'll play it to however you want to, but this is how I'll do it. So, this is just where we're at right now. Did we just win that game? No. All right, doing well here, guys. So we'll be able to creep up on some of these guys' lists in the meantime. Let's chuck some. Just want to be able to get some hours on some guys. So I'm just going to spread that across. And we'll keep going. See how we go. It's going to be tough, especially going after these 4 stars. But as you can see here, we're gaining on a lot of people. So we're doing really well here. It should be a little easier with, being in the Mountain West. So we're 1-on-1. That always helps. We're looking good for a lot of these guys. This guy's been under-recruited, so... I might just leave it on that one for him. I'll take the hours off this guy, put 50 on him just to make sure we're getting ahead. We can schedule visits for a lot of these people. I might actually offer him a scholarship too. Put 5 extra hours. Utah's coming here. Wow. Okay. Let's go through, upgrade some skills on our coach. And offensive line. And defensive line forced ahead with the New Mexico State game. Okay. I think that was just one of the other 3 stars that just locked us out on the top 8. That's okay. We'll be able to get somebody else there anyway, so we'll go ahead, take him off the list. I think we're going to have to get this guy on a visit. There's a lot of guys gunning for it. So who do I take hours from to put him on a visit? We need this guy on a visit too. Who just went up? Kentucky just killed us there. They might be coming. What's his coach prestige? Some of these guys are looking pretty good. Might just hard sell him just to get very much ahead. Might take hours off this guy. We want take hours off this guy as well. He's under recruited. I don't know if I will get this guy on a visit, to be honest. He's not jumping out of the page for me to say that I definitely want him. Let's admit defeat here. Yeah, it's a bit tough with this one. We're okay here. Want to get him on a visit. Let's go week 7 and go coach prestige. Who else can we get in on a visit? I want to get this guy in on a visit too. Proximity to home, that's a good grade. We might chuck a little more hours on this guy just to make sure that we're keeping ahead. So we're off to a good start here. I mean, 4 stars and 5 stars, especially for mid-tier schools, it's not realistic. It's hard to do. So let's make sure that we're all ahead on this. Grade the coaching skills. Who do we want? So we want, and it was this guy, wasn't it? So yeah, I've just put it into what we need for right now. We should have hours to give for some visits. Our grades are really good for this. So what I'll do is I'll take that off and put the hard sell on, and then the next week we've just got him pretty much going on a visit, and the timing couldn't be better. Very good, very good. So we're back up against these guys. All right, who do we want to... Who do we need? Oh, Oregon could really pip us here. I think we can get away with not going up for this guy. I think I want one for this guy, and then we've got... We're ahead for all the others. Okay, cool. I think we better just be safe and chuck the extra 10 hours here. And moving ahead. Top 3, perfect. Now we... Whoa. Might have timed this incorrectly here. Oh man. We might miss out here. That's okay, we'll keep it as is. Might push. Will that be enough? Damn. We're gonna miss out on this guy. Let's put the hard sell on him. Could be this one. Okay, so it's this one. Cool. See, if we had more hours to give, obviously we'd be better off, but you know, we don't have the coaching abilities or anything at this point in time, so it is what it is. So moving on. And the good thing is we'll be able to, you know, move ahead with 3 stars, which is more realistic for these guys anyway. Let's put some hours into this guy. Is there anyone else we want on a visit? Let's just see how we end up here. Move forward. Hopefully that linebacker doesn't commit to Kentucky and we're good. But I have a strong feeling he'll be gone. Yeah. We're back to square one with a couple of guys here. We missed out. It is what it is. Like, you get that. Like, Kentucky and Oregon are better schools than us. Why wouldn't you? In a way, especially depending on what deal breakers you have, you're just going to be better off. We'll put the hard sell back on this guy. Make sure we've got all our hours in, and that should be enough. Let's put... Might even miss out on this guy, to be honest. That's okay. We can put 50 hours back in. This guy, the hard sell on. We don't have the best grades, but look, what we need to do, we should be sweet for that guy. I do want one of these linebackers, so we'll put him on a visit. This guy looks like he's very close to committing. We'll put another week of that. No one's recruiting this guy. And now let's look for another offensive tackle. 3-star, power, top 8. Let's look at these guys. I think the concepts are really true here. So it's like, I personally wouldn't, recruit a pass protector. They're just not strong. Strength equals how long you hold your block for. So I wouldn't. It doesn't mean I advise against it if you like that, especially if you have a pass-heavy sort of offense, which I don't. I run the ball a lot, so it's just one of those things where I'm not doing it, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't. It's not my thing. So I'm going to recruit some of these guys. So he's not great. Don't really like either of those guys. That was the other guy, wasn't it? So we're looking for either agile or power for my preference. So I'm going to go through. He's not super strong, not strong. This guy's a little better. I've run out of hours. So I'm definitely going to get rid of this guy. If this guy's a gem, I will consider it. For the time being, we're going to go ahead, going to sim, wait till the next one. Cool, first commit. Soma Fotu. Cheating Gems, cool. I'm having a pretty good year. Obviously, I've forced a couple of wins, so that's a nice to have. Not great. Who has better stats here? I think it might be a guy here. Yeah. So I'll put the hours into him. add the hours to these guys. This guy's just going to commit next week, I assume. Yeah, just keep it as is. Man, this guy just needs to commit already, you know? He sort of jumped ahead, so that's a nice to have. We're good here. Oh, I think, yeah, we're going to miss out on that guy. I might put the hard sell on him just to jump ahead and see how that works. But yeah, look, we might miss out. So we're up to that. Let's just see what we have left in regards to 4 stars. Okay. There's guys that have... Don't think we're going to get this guy. This guy has no offers. I wonder if he's just... Shit. Let's keep it as is for now. We do need a strong safety. We need a center. We can move some guys around. So let's upgrade some coaches' skills. What do we need? I want to get that. O-line's probably one of the more harder groups to recruit in this game, I feel. So it's really good to get in early and make sure that you've got enough influence and things like that to help out. So we've missed out on a center. We're not going to get this guy. Let's just admit defeat. This is pass protector center. He not a gem either. Not a gem. I'm actually not doing well this year for this, so it's very interesting. Come on, man. Who needs it? He doesn't need it. Let's put him on a hard sell. There we go. Decent grades. Power rusher. That was a 3-star. So we barely got any 4 stars now. Got 2. And we're looking decent fathers. All right. So what are we up to? Wide receivers. I'll see what these athletes are doing. For our safeties or even yeah, for whatever, because they usually go to being a slot, which progresses really well. Not seeing anything I love here. He's a gem, so we'll grab him. No good. And maybe we just put 25 each on these. And we'll move them up the list. we'll go from there. So keep on going. So key things are right now for wide receivers and tight ends, you want them to be gems. Otherwise, they're just capped super early. You won't have decent playing careers because they'll just cap out and they'll be 79 overall or something. That's when you start playing with position changes and things like that. But I mean, as is, I just, for wide receivers, tight ends, unless you're seeing exactly what you want out of a wide receiver, say he's got 99 speed, 81 catching traffic or something like that, which is something that I look for. Is if you see those sorts of things and you're like, whatever, I'm just going to play with these guys. I don't really care if they get drafted or not. Do your thing. But for me, I want people to get drafted. For one, if you use that coaching skill, your motivator. If you go into that, you see bonus XP for QBs when they're drafted in the top 3 rounds. So I like to have that for our positions. So I just generally do that and make sure that we've got extra XP boost for people that need it, which for those positions, you don't necessarily need it, but it's a nice to have. That's my reasoning behind that. What are we looking for? We don't necessarily need that right now. Might go linebackers and these guys here. What have we got left over for recruits? Go to the prospect list. We've got plenty to go. We look like we're first for this guy. Was that the fellow that I thought we were going to lose? Maybe it was. That's the guy that we're going to lose. Let's speed. Okay. I mean, nothing happens, so let's just keep going with that guy. And that'll be sweet. All right, guys. So let's keep looking through our tight ends here. Blocking obviously gets really their overall will go up. I prefer vertical threats, but they're not always great. Let's see what the athlete is doing there. Let's see if we can get a couple of athletes there. Vertical threat would be good to get as well. Possession blocking. And we'll scout these guys, see what comes of it. Is there anyone worth looking at? Perfect. I want this guy. What's his? It doesn't say how fast he is it? His agility and acceleration. Do the same for this guy. Cool. We'll move on to the next week now. We should get a win here. Obviously, our fourth the win, so we'll go from there. Make sure we're all good. Top 3 schools for a couple of guys here. We're not looking too bad. I mean, we've had worse. 6-3 seasons, not terrible either. All right. Not even going to worry about these guys. Offer the scholarship with this guy. We just jumped up so high with this guy as well. It's not what we want. 79 speed vertical threat is rubbish. There we go. He's under recruited. Put some hours into him. Let's pay attention to these guys, making sure we're not missing out on anything here. Let's get this guy's recruiting over and done with. Put that in. Same with this guy. It's not fantastic. Whatever. Put 50 hours back in. Make sure we get it. Everyone else is good. We will wait till they get to the top 5 to offer our scholarships. If we're first, there's a higher chance of actually getting an instant commit. So what do we got here? I'll make sure I won't miss out on the top 8 for that guy. And we'll move ahead. And it's all about what you need too. Like for this one, tight end, probably wouldn't necessarily be prioritizing that, but for the sake of this, that's what I'm going to do. So, man, some of the 354 touchdowns and stuff like that, that's really good week for some of these guys. So we've got offer the scholarship. Right. Put some more hours into this guy. We'll put the 50 in. Very close. Some of these guys. Give him a scholarship. Give him a scholarship. Move them just to tidy up the board. Give him 1, 2. Might put some extra hours into this guy since we have them. What else we got? I'd probably be more looking at athletes now, just because they're generally, you multifaceted, so you can put them wherever. 2-star. Agile center. Elusive back. These agile centers can move to obviously on the offensive line or pretty much anywhere on the they move to D tackle quite well as well. And then these guys can do the same. Got a run stopping middle linebacker here. Not the greatest, to be honest. That's kind of odd for that position. Generally, they're just fast and strong. Agile. See this guy, 74 speed, 89 strength. That's good. Like, I'm gonna put hours into that guy, 90 speed. He's not that big. Might just get rid of him off the board. He's not fast either. Keep that on the board and we'll keep going. So upgrade our skills once again. And obviously what we're looking for here is just to essentially move up our recruiting skills. That's all we need. Let's just move the needle, make sure that we've got what we need when we can get it, and go from there. There's no real rhyme or reason with that. I'm just upgrading. We're moving into our final week here. No good. Let's look at... Slow. No good. This guy is good. Put hours into him. But he's fast. He might not be that good, but yeah, he's fast. So for a 93, especially as a 3-star athlete, like, that's what we're looking for, you know? Let's offer a scholarship to this guy. Make sure all our other guys have got scholarships. And then keep on going. Last game. Cool. We got our guy. Another 4-star on the board. That's great. What we need. We need 4 stars. And we got more hours now. So let's see what... Wow, this guy's strong. Not necessarily... I'm looking for gems at this point in time as well. I'm not really... I'm just trying to find people that we can utilize, I guess. Coming in. Give this guy a scholarship. He's not close to his top 8 anyway. Let's get a hard sell on this guy. Make sure we're all good there. Make sure he commits. He's good. He's good. Missed out on this guy. Damn. I was not paying attention to that. Let's just put the hard sell on him and give him... So I missed that. And make sure that we've got enough hours on him. He doesn't need that. See if we can swindle him to come over to Fresno, you know. We've got somebody. I don't think that's our guy. No, he's gone. That's okay. That's okay. We've still got what we need, I think. Let's get the hard sell going. But you see how it works, you guys. You know, like you can see how it's working right now. It's pretty simple. The less, it's sort of one of those things. Just be realistic with what you think you need, and potentially prioritize gems a little more if you can find them. If you don't have them, take what you need. And sometimes these guys are just top-up players anyway. I haven't gone into depth with what I truly need. If I need backups and stuff like that, I could almost guarantee that most of these guys playing for Fresno are going to be 3 stars anyway, or to that level, you know. So we're not missing out on anything here. We're just working with what we need, and then just pretty much going backwards from there in a way of working backwards. I mean, is more to the point. But yeah, we're not doing too badly. I mean, we've got some wide receivers. We're looking really good for them. They were going to be top-up players anyway. We have already got our 3-star tight end, and he's a gem. We've got a right tackle. We've got a guard. We've got a center. That's looking good. Got defensive ends. We've got a linebacker. We probably need more linebackers, actually. Let's go. Field general, no. Pass coverage, run stopper. Did I already look into these guys? I don't know. Here's a guy that, yeah. 89 speed is very good. 87 speed. Let's look for a gem here. Come on. Who's near it? Let's just offer these guys scholarships, I think. And then next week we'll put ours into them. That tops up our linebackers. We do need safeties. If we don't have them, we'll just move some positions around. You know what I mean? So I think we're actually going to miss out here on what we've got. But in the transfer portal, it might be okay, you know? There will be guys left over. Let's just sim ahead. National Championship. And go from there. So what is it? Penn State versus Oregon. Nice. Got coaching skills upgrade. Probably might want to take some, we might top up our quarterback as well. Wide receiver, cool. Topping it up, guys. So let's see what we can come up with here, and then we'll go. Got top 3 on a tight end. Players leaving. Let's see who wants to go. Transfer brand exposure. Transfer pro potential. Do we need anyone? Let's just try these guys. Oh, all right, cool. They're not looking good. Man, we don't really need them anyway, to be honest. If I was rebuilding, this would be the end of days. But like, look, we just need a 3-star to fill out these positions. Some of them bad. And obviously, as well, like nobody's really pro potential at Fresno at this point in time as well. So it's like you got people at risk of, you know, leaving because of pro potential, brand exposure, playing time. I mean, can't help everyone. We'll see if anyone got drafted. No one. So it is what it is. I mean, you could see the overalls on some of these guys, and it was like we were never going to get there. So it's all good. Let's work with what we've got here. Get some hours into these guys. It's what we need right now. So then let's look at the transfer portal for our safeties. And I think we should be okay from there. I mean, these guys. Zone. He's so slow. Transfer. Come on. Let's put some hours into him. So slow. Hybrid. Slow. No, 4-star. See your transfer. He is. London International. Seydou Traore. Alright, cool. I mean, put hours into him for sure. You got that free safety. Let's see if there's any wide receiver athletes left, because they usually fill out the safety spot well. And he was a bust, so I don't necessarily want him. Oh. Let's see if there's any actually in here that they haven't accounted for. Got a couple of guys here. That's the fellow that nobody wanted. There we go. Put ours into him. I think we can put ours into this guy too. He's fast enough. Cool. Let's tidy up this list a little bit. We're looking good to fill out all the positions that we needed. So, I mean, this is just a guide. I mean, it's not be all end all type scenario. I mean, we could have done better, sure, but when you've got no skin in the game, I'm not trying to rebuild Fresno right now, but this is how I would essentially be doing it. Obviously we would have wanted to pay a little bit more attention to some things. We missed out on a couple of things just because, we weren't paying attention. Like, we missed out on that athlete center. We could have put more hours into him and made sure we were all sweet, but look, we missed out, and that's how it works sometimes, right? So we've got this guy whose playing style is deal breaker, so we'll put the hours into him there. What's this guy's playing style as well? And that's handy. Is there any more? Some of these guys are moving on up. Let's give this coach prestige is our best there. We didn't even have hours on this guy. My bad. 25 and 5. We're looking like the only people that are going after him, so it doesn't really matter. And we can move some of those athlete tight ends over to defensive line, potentially sort of outside linebacker, depending on how you want to play. And that's always nice to have. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to look for, right? So, looking good for some of these guys. No one's looking at him. Let's make sure we get in with this guy. Doesn't have... Let's just wait another week before we put him on a visit. We don't know what he wants. Looking good for most everyone else. Yeah, cool. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to put some of these guys on a visit. He's the only guy that we're looking tough against. Got everyone else on a visit that we need. We can put more hours into this guy, so we'll do that. Just finish off his recruiting. Last week of the transfer portal, so we'll see how we're going. Maybe some guys are pipping us here. Let's make sure we finish him off. Coach prestige. I mean, very prestigious. Damn. We've got good grades for this guy, so we're looking good. How fast was this guy? Anyway. We're good. Offer him the scholarship. Offer the scholarship. Need to offer everyone a scholarship so they actually commit to us. What is it? Need scholarship. I mean, cool. And I'm pretty sure people, you can find out what dev trait you have here as well. So normal, impact, normal, impact, star, Son Mofatu, elite, John Sapp, normal, impact. Generally, star means that you're going to have impact or above. Some of these guys, you know, you can only work with the hours that you've got. Some years you'll get more players with gems, and then some you just won't. And I mean, it is what it is. And sometimes the guys with normal dev traits progress well anyway. So I wouldn't be too stressed about it. Obviously, it's more ideal to have a better dev trait, but like whatever. So that's the year that is, you know, recruiting. So, I mean, we're looking still pretty good. What do we got here? Right guard. Power rusher. So just move people over where you need them. Slot, perfect. He's going to progress well. Possession tight end. Why is he so good? Imagine a 254-pound safety. That is crazy. Let's move him over to right end. Elusive back. Wide receiver. Let's go zone for this guy at strong safety. He was 93 speed, so that's pretty handy. This guy's physical, so put him at slot. The hybrid safeties just don't progress. All right, what's this guy? How strong is he? 83. 87 speed, run stopper. Put him on the outside linebacker. Left end, right end. Yeah, let's move him there. All right, so this is our team. Our freshman is our best. He's got all the badges as well, which is crazy, but got some nice tight ends. I think we got so our Traore, he came in, left tackle, left guard, right guard. We might move this guy over to left tackle. Right tackle. So we did, we have no centers. All right. Our offensive line is depleted. What do we got? The good thing about that is that the CPU will give us essentially a person that will help out in that regard. So what have we got? I think I might move this over to the tackle. This guy's fast, but he's not. He's more of an outside linebacker, I feel. Yeah, I might move him to... No, I won't. Let's go. Some of the speed rushes don't progress. It's like glitch in the system. I don't know what it is. So yeah, we've got it. No safeties. We can move some guys over. Let's move our this guy over, and then we'll move someone with a little bit of speed. This guy here, maybe. I think this guy. We'll move him over to free safety, and that'll be our progress from there. And that's it. I mean, that's a year, and then we can see what happens when we progress it and all that sort of stuff, and we'll go from there. Training results. Yeah, look, we progressed crazy like that. Our field general went nuts over the off season. We've got no running backs. We've got decent wide receivers. This guy is fast. Yeah. We've got no offensive line. I mean, it's inconsistent, but serviceable, right? Like, I mean, Fresno seems kind of hard to rebuild, man. Like, they're just being so inconsistent with what they've got. So, yeah, there's that. So, that kicker's pretty good. Anyway, that's how I'd work a year of recruiting for a 2.5 school, a mid-tier school, all that sort of stuff. So that's a baseline to what to go with. I hope it helps you guys. And yeah, moving ahead with what you've got. So that's obviously when you've got your 1-star school, or your lower level schools, and you move your way up through the ranks and things like that. That's how I'd set it out. You target your 4 stars, and then once they're gone, you take your 3 stars. And you're looking for gems for 3 stars mainly, but if you don't have gems, I wouldn't worry too much. Take it as a top up. Some guys progress as they need to, in a way of they'll just progress randomly anyway. So whatever their depth trait is, it's not as important as you think it is. However, you do want to target someone with high depth trait. It's just a bit more. What's the word I'm looking for here? It's just a little bit more clear with how they will progress and things like that. So I hope that helps, guys, moving forward. I've still got my ODU rebuild on my stream. Jump across to my Twitch, and we'll go from there. I'm also going to start streaming on Twitch PGA Tour. So if you're into golf, come hang out, and other sport games in the future as well. I'm thinking about doing some wrestling and stuff like that, and having some fun with that. And once College Football 26 comes out, which is rumored to be coming out, I'll be doing more and more with that as well, of course. So hope to see you there. If not, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.